Welcome back to Polo Line TV, everybody, from around the world. Here we are at Chantilly, playing the Polo Nations Cup. The game today is Italy versus Lahore, Pakistan. It's the second game of the day. We've got another game later on. And this is an important one for these teams. If Pakistan win, they've won both their games already. So if they win this last league game, they will qualify automatically through to the semi-finals. And if they have a loss, if Italy manage to beat Pakistan, well then the Pakistan team will probably have to go through to a penalty shootout. Italy, having been beaten in their first two games, are already through to the subsidiary semis, not the main trophy. I'm here with Sebastian Amaya, Sebastian Amaya, the owner and founder of Polo Line TV. Welcome, Sebastian.
Thank you, Tim, for the introduction. And as you said, we have here in our hands what it could be the first semi-finalist. Let's see, because Italy, despite that they lost the two matches, but it's not a bad team. It's a strong one, and they will fight for it, for sure.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier that this is actually a very strong group that they're in. So here we've got the two teams. The Italy team, number one, Riccardo Paganelli, 0 goals, the Italian. At number 2, Pierre Hamelin, the French 2-goaler. At number 3, Nacho Ignacio Kennedy, 5 goals. And at number 4, another 5-goaler, Geronimo Fanelli. That's a 12-goal team versus Lahore, Pakistan, which is looking to be one of the strongest teams in the tournament, I think, so far. But let's see. Number 1, Haider Nassim, the patron, the Pakistani 0-goal player. At number 2, has played fantastically well so far, Elena Venot, 2-goal French lady. At number 3, Hilario Ruiz Guineasu, 3-goal player. And at the back, the highest-rated player in the tournament, Tito Ruiz Guineasu, 7-goal player. That's also a 12-goal team.
Strong team, this Pakistani. The two Ruiz Guineasu brothers, they're good. Hilario is improving match after match. I have the opportunity to watch him play the other day in Polo de Paris as well. And there we have the umpires for this one.
Rafael Silva, Gaston Lucero, and our third man is the Australian Andrew Williams.
Lalo Fanelli over there on screen. His brother is playing in Italy. He started a few years ago, joining his brother here in Europe. And, well, as is the Italian team, so he's very much related with all the polo over there.
So we've got the top scorers of the tournament so far. And look at that, Nico Chulo Coti Maderna has scored 15 goals in his first 3 games for California. Santiago Irastosa has scored 12, very impressive, along with Anton Gravosch, the young German boy we saw playing earlier on. He's pretty impressive. Francisco Pancho McLaughlin has scored 11 goals, and Pedro Harrison has scored 10. Those teams have played 3 games so far.
And there we have the amateur top scorers. Leading the group is the Belgium patron, Gus Emsens, with 3 goals. The American from Las Brisas Polo Club, Larry Ashbrook, with 2. Together with the other 3, which are the French Sébastien Aguetin. Also another French, which is playing the next match, Isabelle Lerondi. And closing this top 5 is the Pakistani Haider Nassim.
The patrons, the amateurs, have been an integral part of all the teams here. You can follow us on Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, and YouTube Polo Line TV, where you can watch all the games and keep up with all the polo from around the world here with Polo Line TV. Fantastic opportunity. And we've seen a lot of the amateurs taking penalties, taking the 30 and 40-yard penalties, which is great to see as well. And then there we've got our app as well, Polo Line TV. You can download at the App Store, and that's a great way to watch the games and keep in touch with everything. Also good highlight reels and stuff you can see. There's the Californian team having a sandwich. Top scorer, Nico Chulo Moderna. And then we're back to the middle here. Looks like we're about to get underway any minute now. So it's quite cloudy today, but it's not cold, and I don't think we're going to have any rain. So great conditions out there for the polo players. Every game we're getting more and more people coming to watch as we're building up for the big final this Sunday. This evening we will have to have a penalty shootout, I believe. Got 2 more league matches first, just to finalize exactly who's going to the shootout, who's getting through, and who's being knocked out. Okay, here we go. So it'll be the Pakistani team in green and white, heading from left to right on the screens as we start the game here. Lining up. Both 12-goal teams. The scores will start on 0-0. Chucker number 1. Last little warm-ups of the horses. Umpires are on the field. Third man is there. You can just see Andrew Williams coming to have a chat with the umpires. Thumbs up, ready to go, all good. Let's get underway. Italy versus Pakistan, Polo Nations Cup 2024, Chantilly. Last of the league games. Ball is in play, and coming out with it is the Pakistani team. Hilario Ruiz Guineasur hits it forward. There in defense, though, the Italians turn this one. Waiting a little bit longer before he makes his pass. That's Nacho Kennedy. He makes a good pass up the front looking for Lalo Fanelli, but his older brother Tito Ruiz Guineasur has got the back door shut. Nice open backhand from Riccardo Paganelli. But look at Ruiz Guineasur, he's so slow. It looks like he's stick and balling, just chilling out there, passing it up to his bro. His bro takes one nice shot, trying to get to Elena, but doesn't get the angle on that one. And sweeping in to pick it up will be Pierre Anelon, the Frenchman. No, he comes running around through the pack there, but he's got to try and beat the 7-goal player. Now, he's done that. He's left it behind, but a nice little back from Haider. Straight to Hilario, and Hilario will take it up toward the goal now. Waits a little bit. There's a nice pass. Trying to find Elena at the front. She's well ridden out, though, by Pierre, who's hit another good backhand. He's come out playing very well this game. Turning it, though, reading the game like a book, is Tito Ruiz Guineasur. So cool, calm. Elena on the backhand. Tricky one for the first touch of the game for her. A tricky back shot, and it must have gone over the back line. The whistle blew just to make sure everyone knew what was happening, I think. But we'll here's that backhand. Nice, just a little bit too much angle. Oh, hang on, was it an Italian stick? Yes.
Yeah, safety 60.
So it was a good backhand from Elena. Her first touch was a good one. It forced the Italian team to block the goal, and the ball went over over their own back line, giving a corner, a safety 60 to Tito Ruiz Guineasur, the 7-goal player on this beautiful grey horse. It's along the ground, and it's been blocked, but it snuck through. Hit a couple of sticks on the way, but it got through, and it was straight enough and powerful enough to get through. So that'll take Lahore, Pakistan off the mark early on in the first chukker. 2 minutes into the first chukker. Three minutes into the first chukker. 1-0 to Lahore, Pakistan. They'll probably make one more play before they go and change horses. They get a free change every chukker. Italy win this one with Nacho Kennedy. Nacho Kennedy passes it up nicely to Paganelli. Paganelli up at the front, hits a good shot, may have just overcooked the approach shot and pushes it out to the right, but that was good play. Didn't take them long at all, just a matter of a few seconds from the line out to the pass at the number one, which is nice.
Good opportunity there for Ricky Paganelli.
Yeah, he should make more runs like that, I think, and then receive more passes. It'll stretch out the Pakistani team. Oh, look at that. Nice 1-2-3 play. Oh, up to Elena, who can't quite pick it up. Yeah, leans in front of Haider. Then goes over to the near side. Plays a good near side up to Paganelli. And another one. Pierre really is playing well on this sort of rosy-coloured horse. But Elena gets the better of him and turns it around too. Elena Vanneau. Maybe the best French lady. Here she is now at speed on this black horse up over the halfway line. Takes it there. She's got Hilario in behind, but a good backhand again from Pierre. Wow, he is playing very good. Tito puts another little touch onto it and leaves it there for Haider. That was a clever play, and then Haider puts it right back to Tito, who stretches out for the cut shot. Can't get the angle on it, and it goes over the back line, but lovely plays already. They blow the whistle there to change horses halfway through the first chukker, but already we've seen some beautiful polo from the Pakistan team. Italians as well. That was a lovely pass up to Paganelli, but the Italians there using all four players and passing it. That's what's so nice about them. They open it up and pass it around, and it's also what makes them so hard to beat. Unbeaten so far.
Innova is part of one of our sponsors for the transmission, while we are watching the Italian squad there in their corner changing horses. What else we can say about the Pakistani team? Owner of the team is Haider Nasim, which is brother to Babar Nasim, who was the first of the two brothers to play the high goal. They even played the high goal in Soto Grande. They won with Elena back the Pakistani Open for the first time with a lady player. So they are doing a good history in polo, these brothers.
Absolutely. And am I right in saying they've already won 2 tournaments here in France this season?
Yep.
I think I heard Elena say, so they're pretty much unbeaten so far, this team. It is very, very impressive indeed. Very well mounted, and yeah, just all 4 of them seem to play so beautifully together, captained by Tito Ruiz Quiniasu, the 7-goaler. Anyway, the Italians are going to see what they can do. That's a nice pass from Kennedy up to Paganelli, who has placed himself nicely up at the front again. This is good polo from then. He gets a good shot with the angle there. He's going to make it, I think. He's heading toward the goal. He's ridden off Haider, and that's a wonderful goal from the Italians. It's what we said earlier on. They had a go there earlier on, the same play, hitting it up to Paganelli, who's been waiting nicely for that pass. Beautiful pass, and it was that approach shot was great. He still had some work to do to ride off Haider and then finish it off with a tap shot, taking the scores even. 1 goal all. Beautiful polo there, these two teams. Nicely done. Passing it up to the number 1 to score the goal is great. Classic polo there. In the linehouse and out with it again. The Italians have come out with it, but they've lost it early on to Haider. This time Haider has a look behind him and comes running on. Haider now with an under the neck shot attempt. He's pushed it out to the right a little bit. He's going to have to find this difficult to get the big under the neck shot. Big shot. Even too much angle he got on that one as it goes out to the left hand side. Good run again from the number 1, this time number 1 for Pakistan.
There we have him, Haider Nasim from Pakistan.
So, Fanelli, nice under the neck to Kennedy. He'll be watched by Hilario, keeping an eye on him, giving him a little bit of space here, waiting for him to hit away, which is what he does. And look at that, Tito just reading it perfectly. He's there waiting for the ball, plays a nice backhand there. Haider breaks past his man too. Haider gets away up at the front now. Haider, Nassim plays a good shot up toward the goal. It's going out to the right at first. He has a look behind him, if he can do that under the neck with the same angle again. He's put a bit too much angle on that. Beautiful Polo again though. This time again from Pakistan, hitting it up to their patron at number 1. So Fanelli from the back line again, driving it down the middle of the field this time. But the defence, look, from Pakistan is strong. Haider at the other side of the game at the moment this time, plays a backhand, and Tito picks it up. Makes a good pass to Elena. Elena's in front of the goal, a big swing and a miss from Elena. And Fanelli will Kennedy will turn this one. In the air, no. Oh, he's made a mistake right in front of the goal. Tito will take a shot from under the neck. Difficult angle out to the right. They may not get enough time to knock this in. Oh, they are. Just got it in before the first bell, so they'll play another 30 seconds. And they run it hard and fast here now. Fanelli trying to go all the way. Hits a nice one up there, up to the 60-yard line. Tito's got the better of him eventually. And it took the whole field. And he opens up a backhand. But Pierre turns onto it on this rosy horse. It's played such a good chucker. Turns it well, Pierre. And hits it straight back toward the goal. Hang on, this might go in. No, just out to the right-hand side. But a great effort there. Good Polo from both teams. Very impressive from Lahore, Pakistan and Italy. They're playing lovely Polo, passing Polo. It ends up after the first chukker, 1 goal to Italy and 1 goal to Lahore, Pakistan.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Here we are then, back on the field here. You can see Kennedy there having a quick stick and ball before the next chukker starts. We're going into chukker number 2. The scores are even, 1 goal all. Like we mentioned, if Pakistanis get a win here, they'll automatically qualify through to the finals. And we're seeing some lovely passing Polo as well. So France had a good run at the end there, but just put it to the right-hand side, Pierre. So we'll start with a hit in, Italy did. We'll start with a hit in to Pakistan. They've just got a minute. They're just waiting perhaps for one or two players still. Not sure why. There's the bell, so they should get going quite soon. Oh yeah, here comes Tito from the left-hand side. Okay, 1 goal all after 1 chukker. Lahore, Pakistan, who are playing some wonderful polo. Tito Ruiz Kiniasu giving his horse a little warm-up before we get going, and here we go into the play. Ruiz Kiniasu with the blue helmet hits that one up forward. Elena's there. Elena Verneau, she'll pick this one up on this black horse. Oh, she won't though, she'll leave it behind. Kennedy plays a nice little backhand to Fanelli. Fanelli, tip tap, left right, he's good at this, weaving around, then going for an under the neck shot. It's a good one too. It might go the distance, it does go the distance, but just to the right. Nice little left right, giving him space with that under the neck shot. So Pakistan will get a hit in from exactly the same place. See if they change the plan a little bit. Elena's gone to the right, and then again the same plan, hit up to Elena. Let's see if she gets hold of this one this time. Elena Verneau, no, doesn't get that one either. Pierre's asked for a backhand, and that's what he gave. But again, Tito Ruiz Kiniasu, he just reads the game so well, anticipates, seems to read the play before it happens, and he's already in position before the ball comes, and then he makes a nice pass up forwards. On it now is Paganelli. He loses it there to Elena. Elena, she makes a nice pass up to Haida. Haida manages to keep it in the play and just pushes it out to the right-hand side. 1 goal, all the scores remain. 5.5 minutes left of the second chukker. Lots of polo left to be played. It's a 5 chukker game, of course. Fanelli from the back line, hits it up toward his teammates. Paganelli's waiting for the pass up at the front. Kennedy has it. He hits that ball up toward Pierre. Hilario. Oh, Pierre's going to give that burst of energy, but gets ridden out by Hilario, who backs it out toward the boards. Back to his older bro, Tito. Tito, nicely done, beats his man and brings it on a little bit further. Now over the halfway line, Tito. There's 3 green shirts and 2 orange. He passes it forward. Again, the orange shirts and the greens cancel each other out. Oh, near side, under the neck, in the ride-off from Elena, but just flagged away to the left. Good play. She was under a lot of pressure with the ride-off there. So the defense of the Italians was good. Fanelli now. Lalo. Nice shot. Here comes... well, he's got him covered, the Pakistani. Haida had him covered. Tito puts a little bit more onto that backhand, and Elena puts some more onto that too. Fanelli's read it well, and he's going to turn it around for Italy. Spins the horse around, and Kennedy comes behind him, but nevertheless he makes the pass. And that's Kennedy up at the front there. Tries to get it to Paganelli, doesn't manage to, and now Lahore are back on the attack with Tito playing right up into the number 2 position. Running through is his younger bro, and that's a nice pass between the 2 brothers there as Hilario picks up the pass from his brother. Has to go round to the tail backhand to keep it straight. Can't quite coming through onto the line. Oh, it's flicked in there by Elena. Let's have a look at that one on the replay. That was quite an interesting goal. Nice pass from Tito. It all started with Haida. He played a backhand to Tito. Tito hit it up to oh, look at that, to Hilario. Hilario hit it toward the goal, and then Elena just flicked it on the near side to finish it off and put it in, taking their team up into the lead by 1. And halfway through the second chukker, the players are going to go and change horse.
Nice,
2 goals.
Nice, quick, sneaky by Elena. Saw the opportunity and boom, inside.
Yeah, it was a crafty little goal from Elena Verneau.
Who do we have here on the screen? We have Pierre Hamlin. And we have the replay from back here in the last goal.
Nice, just waited for it and flicked it on with the near side. Very, very talented player. Elena Verneau.
They are usually playing the ladies here, the French Ladies Open in September. They've got always a lot of teams alongside with the men's one. Men's will come out with an update the next days about how many teams. Dates are from September 4th to the 22nd, so it's a great tournament to close the European season here.
Coming through is Paganelli out of the line out. Good job by him. He's got Haider to contend with as well, though. Tries to go for the under the neck shot to the left. Doesn't manage. Followed up pretty well here by Pierre. He can't do much. And a nice open backhand from Tito Ruiz Quiniazu. Coming onto it, though, is Fanelli. Fanelli now turning it around to the right. He's going to try and beat Hilario. Doesn't manage to do that. But Kennedy comes up and picks it up after him. Kennedy now cuts the ball toward the goal. Heads up straight. And heads up toward the goal. Tap, tap, tap. Under a lot of pressure. Manages to get it in to even things up. 2 goals all in the second. Yeah, so Elena being 2 goals. 2 goal rated in the mixed polo. Puts her at one of the best female players worldwide. And wow, she's had some good games. The first 2 games. Showing the boys how it's done. She's fast, tough. She does a lot of work off the ball as well, actually, Elena. If you watch her, she's always working. Not only is she good on the ball, but she's very, very tough on the man. And she helps her team out in attack and defense. Here we go then. Tito with a lovely open backhand to Elena. Elena, gets that hook and the ball there from, but can't carry it. She's not managing to carry the ball like she often does. May take her a bit of time to warm up. Goes for another tail backhand, but too much angle on that one. Leaves it to Fanelli to spin that horse around. He's on a lovely horse, Fanelli. And then takes it back across his goal up to his boss, Paganelli. Riccardo Paganelli coming through. Tito forces him to go near side. And then turns that horse around and brings back the attack now. Nice slow swing pass up toward his younger bro, Hilario. Hilario cuts one up looking for Elena. Elena breaks ahead of the man and doesn't need to finish it off, actually. It went all, I think it might have been a pass to Elena, but it went the distance and just rolled over the goal. Elena did a good job keeping the defender at bay. There's that cut shot from about 60-70 yards from outside. And Elena just watches it go over the line. Good job. Lovely goal for the Pakistani team. 3 goals to 2. In it goes. And out again. Backhand from Haider. Big one too, but it gets caught up in the middle somewhere. And Hilario picks it up. Oh, he has Tito waiting at the front, but it didn't quite get to him. They're changing around the positions today, which is nice to see. Tito even finding himself right up at the front there. And this is Kennedy turning it. He's got some good skills as Kennedy turns it around. Hilario is watching him carefully. And there's the bell. So 30 seconds left of the second chukker. And it's a good pass up to Paganelli, who can't escape Elena. But it's passed back up to Paganelli. Haider's there in defence, gets a strong backhand on that, and it's picked up by Tito. They're going to want to get it down the ground as far as they can with just a few seconds left of this chukker. There's the pass up to Elena Verneau. Elena now winds up and hits one right up into the air as she comes through. It's going to find Tito Hilario, but the bell rings. They run out of time at the end of that chukker. Chukker 2 has come to an end with 3 goals to Pakistan and 2 goals to Italy. Polo line will take a small break and we'll get back for chukker number 3 in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody, for the third chukka of the Lahore Pakistan team versus Italia. It's their last qualifying game. Pakistan having won both of their games already, and well, Italy have got beaten twice. This was a league of 4. We had 10 teams. We had 2 leagues of 3 and a league of 4. This was a league with Pakistan, Rhône-Alpes, France, Hamburg, Germany, and Italy, which was a very tough league to be in, actually. All of these teams are very, very strong indeed. So yeah, it was a difficult draw for any team in this league.
Now we are watching the last goal by Hilario, was?
Yeah, yep. A nice long shot. And we'll start with a throw-in, I expect, as we just ran out of time during that chukka. With 3-2 for Pakistan. So we'll see after our last game of the day. Who have we got in the last game, Sebastian?
Last game, we've got the 2 French. PACA French against Occitanie.
Oh, that would be a good one. That would be a good game. Another 2 very, very strong teams. PACA France being the reigning champions, and Occitanie are really impressing us so far as well.
Yeah, and probably will be the best of the day, considering that PACA has the chance to go into penalties, and the other team, Occitanie, France, if they win, they go through to semis. So it will be a good test for both of them. Nice to watch. Don't miss it.
Yeah. From the back line then, Italy with Fanelli. He'll take one shot from the back line and hits it well up to the front. Haider is there with a great backhand from Haider Nassim. But Fanelli's picked it back up and continues the charge for Italy. Fanelli. Geronimo Lalo Fanelli. This time hits that up again, and again it's Haider who's there with another backhand. And Kennedy for Italy picks this up with a backhand himself, but Tito Ruiz Guiñazú is going to collect that one. Oh, he's made a very rare mistake there. Paganelli's it's Pierre picked it up and took a shot from standing still out to the left though. So Pakistan from the back line. Tito to take it. He's got Hilario on his left. He's got Haider and Elena up at the front. He's going to Hilario left, but Pierre's got his eye on that one. Haider comes and tries to steal from him, but Pierre's got it. One tap forward, goes for a backhand. Would have been nice. Elena's going to get onto this one, take it forward. She's got Haider in front. I expect she'll try and get it up to him. That is a nice pass up to Haider. Haider Nassim plays a good shot toward the goal. Look at Elena, how she's blocking for Haider, giving him the time and the space to take that shot, and that's a great team goal from the Pakistani team. Nice pass up to Elena. Elena finds Haider and then marks the man for him, leaving him free to stick and ball through the goal. Very, very good. He even had Hilario behind if he needed him to finish it off. Just showing the strength and the teamwork in the Lahore Pakistani game.
And with this goal by Haider, it completes each one of the players from Pakistan Lahore score in this match.
That's a nice statistic already. So everyone has scored a goal. 1 goal each, 4 goals to 2. And that'll help Haider creep up the amateur top scorer list as well. Oh, this is a good reply though by Fanelli. He's taking it straight out and going flat out, tapping it in. The goal, rides off and gets the goal. Good goal. Fanelli right back in it, answers that goal immediately from the line out. Lalo Fanelli with a very, very fast horse breaking away, having the Elena in there, never giving up, but she just had to back out before she hit the goalpost, and Fanelli could make the finish. That's halfway through the chukker now. 3 minutes and a half. So the players will change, with Lahore leading by 1 goal at the moment.
And there we have the whistle. 1 minute from now to switch horses. And we see again Lalo's goal.
Yeah, very nice from the line-out. One of those line-out goals where they can always be avoided, those line-out goals. They can, it just means the other team maybe the back door get caught sleeping. They should have a man blocking that. Thank you to Dr. Tuyu, who's our sponsor here at Polo Line TV. Fanelli is on the screen, hopping on his new horse.
Now, since we have also Dr. Tuyu, we have to thank our catering provider, Tacos Bar. They provide all lunch for everyone here at the crew. So thank you, Valerie, over there.
So winning the line out is Kennedy for Italy. Takes it back into his own half to give himself a little bit of space, and then a sort of roll of the wrists pass up to Paganelli. Paganelli turns on the gas and runs around the outside. Look at that, he's run past Haider, but Haider put enough pressure on him. Backhand not really coming off from Elena, and picking up the ball here is Pierre. Pierre tapping it in front, goes over to the near side to finish things off and gets it. Nice goal from Pierre and the rosy-coloured horse. Is it the same rosy-coloured or a different one? I'm not sure. But anyway, he gets a good goal there on that horse, and I think it might be another one.
That's Tia.
Tia, is it Tia?
Tia is the name, yeah.
With the big white face. Pierre Henlin. 4 goals all now. Even game.
And there we have a strange statistics. Every player of the field of the match score a goal in this moment.
It's great to have Sebastian. He's the statistician between us, and he's taking all the details. Very interesting to have a look and see how the games play out. Sometimes the scoreline doesn't really reflect on how the game was on the inside, but that is a really nice statistic. I think that every single player, there's been 8 goals, 1 from every single player on the field. Hilario now picks this up as this game's getting a little bit faster and faster as we go along. Tito picks that one, and he's got Haider up at the front for the pass. There is the pass up to Haider. Haider has a look behind him. There's no one coming, but he's going to have to beat Ricardo. Ricardo's there in defence. Haider's claiming the line hard, pushing forward. Ricardo comes in though, gets a little backhand. Haider's tucked in behind him, but sort of shanks it a little bit to the left, and the backhand comes back in toward the goal, sits in front of the goal and just trickles over. So good goal there. I think it was
Tito.
Yeah, I think it was Tito in the end who put that through. Here we go. Winds up big open backhand. Look at that. Nicely done. 60 yards. Perfect. Not easily done to score from an angle with a backhand 60 yards out. So now that takes them 6 goals. Yeah, 6 goals. That's 5 goals to 4. 5 goals to 4 for Pakistan. Every player scoring 1 goal, and Tito scored 2. Now, here, if they can answer it back straight away again like they did last time. This time it's Kennedy on the far side. Hilario stops him. And Tito turns it. Tito now playing it right out sideways. Nice. Using the width of the field, and he's hit it back to Hilario as well. That's beautiful polo between the 2 brothers. And then Hilario drives it back, drives it up forward. But Haider's been stopped in his tracks, can't get to it. So Ricardo comes in, doesn't get a backhand. Haider cuts it across toward the goal, but not getting the angle enough on the cut shot. And it goes over the back line, so Italy will take a hit here. If they have time, this chukker, he'll have to be quick before the bell. I think he will do. He'll get there. Yep, so Fanelli brings it in for Italy. 30 more seconds just about. There's the bell. 30 seconds left. of the third chukker. A nice small pass there, straight to the end of the stick of Kennedy, who's all free at the moment. Pierre's gone up forward for the pass. It's a nice pass up forward, but Hilario seems to have got him covered. Has a look over his right shoulder and his left. 2 looks, and then a tail backhand to his bro. Perfect. But first onto it was Kennedy, actually. He backs it to Finelli. Finelli knows he's running out of time, so he tries to go for the big cut shot, but doesn't make it. So they'll start with a throw-in right in front of the goal there, and Italians in attack. Pakistan are winning, though, 5-4. Half-time, end of chukker number 3.
Which one of the MVP of the match, which is Gregorio Gelosi. Thank you for jump out straight into the camera, Gelosi. Now that you've got the second win, we can see all Anis over the league matches. We can see back, and we can realize that you were in one of the toughest league. Are you agree with me?
Yeah, I think that all the teams are really good. Every single game has been really tough. We're having really good moments and some checkers that are not that good. That I think we have to improve on that checkers to see the videos and see what we're doing wrong. But you can win, you can lose, because honestly, like if you see the picture, all the teams are really good. We had a really good game, but some checkers against Rini, Italy, against Pakistan was really tough. They play really well. The 4 players are really tough, playing well. Like Tito is such a good player, like experienced player that is really smart, and you need to find a way to play. So we were a little bit unlucky on that game. And on this game, they were playing really well. It was really tough, and finally we had a nice difference at the end, but it was really tough.
In the case that you go through to the semis, who you wouldn't meet in the semis if you have to pick one?
No, it's the same. It depends the day they have in which one you want to play, but it's just going to be every single games. Teams are tough, so I don't know. I think we are in semi already, no? I think so.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Gelosi. It started to rain. The sun is coming out. It's been crazy, the weather these days. But all the luck for the last. Now we have to wait, I guess, for the other results and see how it goes, how we continue this.
Thank you so much, Seba, and the whole team for always be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Back to you, team.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to beautiful Chantilly for the second half of this Lahore, Pakistan, Italy game. Here we've got some statistics of the game, and it's been even at the moment. Pakistan are winning by 1, 5 goals to 4, and 4 field goals each. Throw-ins almost absolutely even as well. 6 throw-ins for Italy, 5 throw-in wins for Lahore, Pakistan. There haven't been a single foul this game. No penalties, or just the one corner, one 60-yarder. There was a corner that went through from Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. So yeah, absolutely lovely not to have any fouls. There you can see the scorelines, but it's been very even. Nobody's stretched ahead more than 1 goal yet. But with Lahore, Pakistan, if they get a win, they're automatically through to the semi-finals, and they don't need to go into the penalty shootout. But Italy are getting close. They're keeping right up with the best of them here, the Italians. It's a strong team. Whistle blows just to organise everybody. We're going to have a throw in from the inside of the field toward the boards. There it is. Here we go. Underway again. Italians win this one and play a little backhand toward the goal. Nobody there to pick it up. Oh yes, there is on the near side, pitting it just to the left. It was Paganelli, Riccardo Paganelli, who played that near side shot. Good shot from him, but not quite enough angle on the near side under the neck. So both Ruiz Guiñazús are on grey horses now. And again, the same plan here as Tito brings it left into the middle of the field to his bro Hilario. Hilario tries then to knock it up to Haider, and does get it up to Haider, but not quite enough, as Fanelli turns it and has a look who can pass to. Medio, the middle is the call, and perfect little pass, nice and gentle pass to Paganelli, but that's been well stolen by Elena, but she can't break away with it. Kennedy now, amazing dribbler, hand-eye coordination, tap at the ball, plays a little pass, but that's been met by Tito. He read that so well on this beautiful white horse. Then he plays a backhand, interestingly, looking for his teammates, and no one's really finishing the passages of play at the moment. The possession's changing hands quite a lot, and the ball's not moving tremendous amount. Just the last few minutes. There is a shot at the goal, but it's been flagged to the left-hand side. So again, same plan for the Pakistans. Hit to Hilario. Hilario will then look for Elena and Haider up at the front. They've been taken out of the game a bit, so Hilario hits it one more, but it bounces over the boards this time. Pushed out to the left-hand side by the Italians. So the Italians will have a hit. The umpire will wait 7 seconds and then drop it, and away we go with Fanelli. Takes one tap. Elena will wait for him, but so he'll hit away up forward. Again, Hilario seemed to know what was going to happen before it did. Plays a little backhand, nice backhand too, to Haider. Haider hits it up to try and find Elena. Elena at the moment has been stopped by Fanelli, and Paganelli comes in to rescue him, but leaves it behind. Fanelli's under a lot of pressure again. This time he manages to slip away from Elena, and now he's going to try and get away from Tito. Tito kicks on that grey horse and gets him. Pierre waits now to see who he can pass to. Here comes the pass. Not quite big enough, and Hilario runs onto it well. Hilario with a good backhand to his bro. Backhand now from Tito back to Hilario. Hilario hits it up to Elena, and this is good passing Polo as they've found Elena free up at the front. This is what they want. This is what they were doing so much earlier on in the first couple of games. Unleashing Elena Vano at the front to have a great shot there. Superb shot, but out to the right-hand side. But that's the Polo that they've been so successful with. That passing Polo, there was nice backhands between the two brothers, and then the big shot up to the front, either to Elena or Haida, who've done so well at finishing off those plays. Halfway through the fourth chukka now, they'll change horses. They've got 1 minute to do so. There's the Pakistani Ruiz Guineasu camp. Tito here coming off his grey horse. Hilario's already changed. Haida's hopped off his before he gets on. And the whole team now getting back onto the field. Very good organisation they have, the Lahore Pakistani team. As Sebastian was saying, they've been winning a lot of tournaments. They won the Pakistani Open. They've won a couple of tournaments here in France already. They play the high goal down in Spain. So they've got some serious horsepower and some very good organisations behind them. They're going to be a very difficult team to beat. So players are back on the field, and it'll be a hit in for the Italians from the back line. Kennedy will take it on this light coloured chestnutty bay. Couple of taps forward, and Elena's put enough pressure on to force him to hit that one away. Haida gets a good backhand again. Not a lot of angle on it, but Elena puts another touch, and Tito's running onto that. But first, I think around is Kennedy. He plays a nice backhand. There's been a lot of good backhands today. Hilario tells Elena to leave that, spins his horse around us, that little chestnut that goes so well for Hilario here. He makes a little pass up to Elena, who works it back toward the goal and finishes it off. Was it Elena or was it Hilario who finished it? It's Hilario, I think, who put the final touch in. Nice little play by them. Hilario dragging it forward. This is Elena. She gets hooked out of it. Hilario hops on the line, reaches out and makes a finish, stretching their lead by 2 now, 6 goals to 4 for Pakistan. Elena's back on that black horse she played early on in the first chukka, I think. Ball goes in and Tito wins it. Tito Ruiz Guineasu drives it up forward. Fanelli with a little backhand. Kennedy takes it around to the right, and he's got lots of space here. He's still got Fanelli behind him. Whether he's going to wait? No, he's going to try and just hit that straight up to the two up at the front. That's Pierre and Ricardo. Pierre gets it, hits a nice shot forward to Ricardo. That's good Polo, but Ricardo is under a lot of pressure by Haida. Haida gets the hook and a little backhand. Pierre tries to straighten it up, but Tito calmly hits it into the middle, and Haida's back onto it. Good little play by Tito and Haida. Fanelli will now turn it for Italy at the halfway line. He's under a lot of pressure here, being watched by Hilario, who's waiting for the timing to come in for the steal. He gets the hook in the end. Elena takes out Pierre, and the ball sits there for Kennedy. Kennedy's got a bit of space here to straighten things up. He might shoot from the side. It's a good shot too, but it's a little bit too much angle out to the right. Opening up the backhand there. It's hit the post and gone in. Wow, what a backhand. Wow, what is the backhand that was? Who was it? Was that Pierre who hit that, or?
Yeah, let's check on the replay.
Great backhand there, off the post and through the goal. I think it was Pierre as well, along the 2-goal player.
That was Pierre.
Wow, good for him there. What a shot there. It was a nice shot across the goal mouth. And then Pierre winds up and smacks that. He's having the best game I've seen him play so far, Pierre. Taking his team back within 1 goal, but Tito has won this and passed it up to his teammates. Fanelli's there, though, to play the backhand. Back to Kennedy now will wait a little bit while his team go forward. Pierre's gone forward, and he's unmarked at the moment. It's a good pass up to Pierre. Elena is going to have to try and catch him. Pierre, the goal scorer on the other side. Elena does catch him well and plays a little backhand, and with less than 30 seconds we're probably going to see a big shot here from Tito. There it is, and there's a green shirt going to pick it up. Haider now with less than 20 seconds probably to score the goal. He's got all the space he wants. It's just against the clock whether he can get the ball over the line in time. Nice shot in front of the goal. Come on, Haider, go you, good thing, go. He's done well, he's calmed it down, tapped it in, and scored the goal. Great Polo there right before the buzzer. Nice play there, great shot up from Tito to Haider, waiting up at the front, and picks up the pass.
And you know what? He jumps into the lead of the amateur rankings with this goal, with 4 goals.
Nice, he scored 2 today, right? That's the second goal, is it?
2 today, and the one who was in the lead was Gus Emsens, who's playing the next one. So it's a challenge over the 2 amateurs.
Nice statistic there, and that was a good goal too. Again, you see that team play so often with they really do play in position there, with Haider up at the front and Elena at 2. You often see them in exactly those positions, and Hilario at 3 and Tito at the back. That's really how they play. Of course, they do mix it around, but so often we see the 4 to the 3 to the 2 to the 1, or straight from the 4 to the 1, or the 3 to the 2, and just beautiful classic polo played by the Pakistani team.
Let's go to the break now, and we come back for the last one.
Touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Beautiful horse here we can see of Hilario Ruiz Guineasu as he's biting away with Fanelli, and he's come away with it. Hilario, he's hit that shot down the ground but not got enough angle, and I think it will roll out over the right hand side. Or is it going to stay in?
Still in, and it's Haider chasing it.
Yeah, Fanelli comes in to turn it, turns very quickly too, Fanelli, and now it sets off down the other side, or goes across the goal. Kennedy's a lot of angle to the left, and that's a great play. Nice pass across the field, under the neck to Kennedy, finding space. Kennedy will bring it once more, and then have a look to see who he's got to pass to. Puts it to Paganelli. Beautiful polo we're seeing right now. Paganelli can't make the most of it though, and so Hilario on that beautiful coloured mare will play the backhand. Kennedy finds it though, goes under the neck on this handy little fiery chestnut of his. Another shot across toward the goal. A good tail backhand. Look how the brothers knew what was going. They didn't even have to say anything. They knew it. And there's a one shot under the neck to Elena. But Elena's been covered. Oh, no. Elena on that horse, Samba. She scored a couple of great goals on this white horse. She's back on it again. Look how it just jumped onto the line for her very, very quickly. She plays it absolutely brilliantly. This tall grey mare called Samba. I think it's a thoroughbred, but I'm not sure. That's a nice under the neck shot toward the goal. But Fanelli's picked it up and put some more onto it. Oh, open backhand coming in. He's going to get 2 goals from the open backhand. Not quite. Tito with a shot at the goal with the backhand, just pushing it to the right. So, Italy from the back line. They need to get a couple of goals, this chukker, to even things up and take it to the extra chukker, or they could get 3 all the way. Here's Pierre. He's had a great game today. Pierre opens up that nice pass up to Paganelli. Paganelli's going to try and get past Haider. Haider's going to try and push him to the side, but he's still got Pierre with a bit of space behind him. Here is Pierre with another good cut shot toward the goal. Hilario reads it and slows it and controls it and then hits a lovely shot out of the danger. Haider's going to try and come onto this, but first one there is Fanelli. He'll turn it around and he's going to want to hit this one back up toward the goal mouth. That is a good shot. Waiting for the pass well is Paganelli. Paganelli, is he going to have a go at it from here? Yes, he is. Takes a shot but pushes it with a bit too much angle to the left-hand side under the neck.
Fanelli to Paganelli. We cannot doubt that it's an Italian team, this one.
Right. It's a good team too. Unlucky not to have a win. They had a very close game against the Germans in the first game. Here's Samba, the white horse of Elena. Hilario now hits it up forward. Can Haider get through? He needs to get past Fanelli. They managed to cancel each other out. So do Pierre and Elena, leaving Hilario with a bit of time to take a shot. Again, Hilario's coming on to try and finish near side, leaves it behind. Coming onto it though, turning very quickly is Fanelli. Fanelli though, he's got 2 green shirts to try and get past. No one to pass to yet, so he's going to go himself here. Hilario, no, it's Haider. Haider's the man who's going to try and stop him, and does enough to stop him. And so the backhand comes from Tito Ruiz-Guiñazú. And Elena turns onto it nicely. Elena Vano, nice shot up toward Hilario now. He's gone up to the front. Hilario, nice shot toward the goal, but he's under a lot of pressure here from Paganelli. The ball's gone out to the right. And Paganelli manages to turn it around. Good play from Paganelli here as he's on a run down here now for Italy. We've got 2 minutes 35 seconds of Polo left to play of this game as Paganelli comes away with the ball over the halfway line. Not racing at top speed as it's time to change. The whistle blows at a kind of a neutral moment and the players will change horse for the very last time. 2 minutes 23 seconds left of the very last chukker. 7 goals to Lahore, 5 to Italy.
And remember, we have the last match of the day, 5:30, 1 hour and a half, again with the team PACA France, the 2 French teams, PACA against Occitane.
Are both those teams based here in Chantilly?
Yes, they're both playing here.
The 2 home teams, that will be a good game.
Rafa Silva, Uruguayan top player in history, I believe it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
With Pelon.
Yeah. Well, before the era of Pilon, yeah. There was 7 goalers.
Wow. Okay, we're going to start here with a fair play to Pakistan, as they had the ball when they blew the whistle in order to change. Pakistan then taking it to the left out to Hilario. Tito to Hilario going left. That's a play that they usually do. And then Hilario hits it nicely up and over the top to try and find Haider and Elena. So you really can learn a lot by watching. We can see the other teams on the side of the field watching and studying these guys, because they're going to have to take them on in the semi-finals or the subsidiary semis. And of course they've got Polo Line TV, they can watch them at home. That's a nice play for the Italians there, up to Paganelli at the front. Paganelli will have to straighten it up with a half swing tap shot, leans out but can't straighten it, and a big tail backhand from Hilario, from Tito to Hilario. Hilario one time under the neck. That's beautiful polo there by the two brothers, and Haida has managed to find it as well. That's great stuff, really what we like to see, but Haida hasn't made the most of that. And Pierre with his near side backhand that he scored a beautiful goal with earlier on, passes to Fanelli, who comes forward to the goal. Fanelli makes a good pass up to Paganelli on the near side. He gets the difficult one. Yeah, nicely done. Paganelli takes his team within one goal. And lovely passing polo from both teams, actually, we saw there. One time the backhand comes in, and the guy who picks up the backhand just first time hits it up to the number one, who finds space up at the front. Really classic, beautiful polo we're seeing today. So they'll line up with 48 seconds and one goal in it. The Italians, if they get this and score a quick goal, they'll come out with, well, we'll go into extra time, but and they have won it too with Pierre. Pierre's broken away, but Tito Ruiz Guineasu says, no way am I going to let that happen, and he gives Elena a chance to turn it. Pierre's come back to try and steal it, so Elena will take it a little bit further. They have to be careful not to foul here, the Pakistani teams. They definitely don't want to give away a goal through a penalty with 20 seconds to go. Tito makes a rare mistake, but he has made a mistake here. He doesn't want to foul, but he's had time to come back onto that. He might just hold on to it, and now he's going to unleash it with 9 seconds left of polo. His brother comes onto it. Elena has gone up for the pass, and so is Haida. There is a good shot there. Italians pick it up, but listen out for the bell. Tito solid in defence. He's not going to let this go. Plays the ball.
There you have the bell. Final score 7-6 for Lahore, Pakistan. They secured the first spot in the semi-finals of Friday.
Yeah, they've won all their games on the trot now. 3 wins out of 3 for Pakistan, and they're certainly one of my favourites to go on to win the tournament. But still, it's a very open tournament. A lot of very, very strong teams. Italy have done well. They've played well. They've had a couple of very close games. But like we said, they were in a tough league and came up against 3 very strong teams. They nearly beat the Pakistanis here, but they missed out by 1 goal. You can see all the players shaking hands and congratulating each other. That was a very well-spirited game with hardly any fouls at all. And yeah, we saw some really nice classic polo then, with nice backhands and first-time passes from both teams. But the class of Pakistan Lahore team, I think, is shining out. Here we can see how the game went as far as the goals. And Lahore, well, they got in the lead in the second chukka, and they just held that lead throughout the game. Italy were always there or thereabouts. Never more than 2 goals behind, and they managed to come back to 1 goal behind at the end. But the Lahore Pakistan, I think they had it under control actually the whole game. They even may have saved the horses a little bit for the semi-final. They didn't push them too hard today. They were quite confident, I think. Another day in the office for Tito Ruiz Guineasu. Job done.
It's a nice family team. There they have their father as a coach. Babar is brother of Haider, so it's a family. They have a good time, always good atmosphere around them. Nice to see them in the final stages of this tournament.
Yeah, and absolutely deserved. I think they've really shone. A couple of teams that have shone of both the French teams. The local teams will be playing coming up.
Good for Tito as well. He had an accident in his eye back in the in the Argentine season in September last year, and now he's playing back here with his usual level. So we are happy for him.
Yeah, absolutely. He's playing fantastically well. I really like the way he plays. Like I mentioned earlier, he really has time on the ball. He never seems to rush, and he plays such lovely, kind of classic polo, passing polo, using the entire team. Every player on the team scored a goal. There's Haider. They're lining up for a nice photo there.
Winning picture, as I said, this is the nice picture. Usually they take a picture before the match, but when you win, it has another taste. The picture.
Yeah. Great work there. Very, very strong team, all four of them. Hilario, Elena, Tito, and Haider. Congratulations, guys.
Let's go for the best goals of the match.
Okay, let's see. This was Riccardo Fanelli as he rode off Haider and scored that one early on. So we had a goal from every single player here. That's again Riccardo Paganelli, I should say. Nicely done, taking out his man and scoring well. And here, oh, look at this, nice backhand here. Elena stops, waits for it, and then flicks it on with the near side. Such a clever little goal, that one. Really, really well done by the Pakistanis. Tito to Hilario, Hilario to Elena, and this is the Italians here with Kennedy. Kennedy breaking away on that quick horse with a little acceleration away from Hilario and running it in nicely. And this was a superb pass up to Haider up at the front. Now look how Elena then passed it to Haider, then took the man and let Haider stick and ball it through. He made no mistakes. Another superb team goal. Here we go from the line out. It was breaking away was Fanelli. He had to ride off Elena there before finishing it off. Good job. Breakaway from the line out and perfectly executed. This is Pierre. Pierre, the Frenchman, offside near side on that rosy coloured horse. Good job by him. He scored a wonderful goal in a minute with a near side backhand. We might see that here with the Italians now. Oh, this is the huge open backhand goal by Tito Ruiz Guiñazú. Haider was there if he needed to be, but probably was a pass to him, but it went all the way. And this one, yeah, the big shot went over across the front of the goal, and Pierre winds up and smacks that in off the post like a football goal. Top left-hand corner off the post and in. And again, Haider breaking away up at the front. This one taking him to the leaderboard, top of the leaderboard for amateur goals. 7 goals now. 7 goals to 6 that was to the Lahore, Pakistan team. And here, look at that, field goal, 6 each. Throw in 7-8. Wow, it doesn't get much closer than this. No fouls throughout the whole game. What a wonderful game of polo. And the one penalty that was taken was a 60-yard penalty corner, and that went in. Quality. Very nice, well-spirited game, and very, very even. Lahore, Pakistan, though, taking control and I think keeping control. They knew what they were doing, and they kept control the entire game.
Well, we have an interview now with Haider Nassim. I hope everything is working well there. Haider, we were talking with Tim about how good, how nice it is to have a family team. We have Juan, we have the 2 brothers, we have you, we know Babar. How nice it is to have someone that is representing the family also in the semi-finals.
No, it feels very good. We have a good team. We've been playing together last year, and it's really good. I mean, we're playing the Nations Cup for the first time, and it's very competitive. The teams are really good, and Tito is helping us a lot, playing together in the team. And Juan also, he's managing the team. He's helping us a lot. So yeah.
Good, Haider. I know it's a team game, but you are on top of the score of the amateur players. With 4 goals, you score so far in the tournament is not an easy achievement. It's coming from someone like you that started to play polo just a few years ago. What you can say about it?
Well, it feels very good. I mean, I started playing about 4 years ago, and I honestly didn't know I was the top scorer in the amateur league. But yeah, it's a really good feeling. I mean, it's like an achievement, a good achievement.
Thank you, Haider. Thank you very much for this interview. I know that you have a trophy ceremony coming up. The best of luck on Friday's semifinals.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Haider. You've got a wonderful organization there and playing very well. Deserved to get your position into the semi-finals with Lahore, Pakistan. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. That was an exciting game to watch. We've got one more big one coming up. The two local French teams, they'll be playing